I'm here with Lee Baxter. Good morning, how are you? Welcome to New York. How's everything?
Nice, bro. America's beautiful.
Hey, it's not that every day we have the Canada promoter over here in US. How you guys feel about it, the event, Collazo against Samuel Vargas?
Listen, ESPN and Top Rank are doing a great job. They've been very professional with how they run it, as I'm sure is why they're so elite. We made this fight on the grounds that we were going to put two guys that really have no break or no forgiveness in the ring, and I think it's going to be fireworks. It's a crossroads fight between a man that could get old overnight and a kid that needs this fight to catapult himself into the mix of the welterweight division.
Yes, I know it will be fireworks because when we talk about Puerto Rican fighters and also, like other fighters like Colombian, Mexican and everything, but we have in front of Colombian and Mexico, Puerto Rican, and they're going to bring heat in this fight. So
listen, these are two guys that I'm pretty sure are okay, and it's not a good thing to say, but it's the truth. They're willing to die in that ring, and these guys really care about impressing the fans, their own personal pride. I think it would be the exact same fight if it was a sold-out crowd or if there was no one in the building. So I think everyone's in for a treat because of that. But I'm trying not to be biased, but I just believe that age plays a factor in this sport. Experience does too, but age will catch up to you, and I think Sam has now grown into his man strength. He's got a hell of a lot of experience. They say Collazo has a huge amount of experience, but you got to think Sam's 29, but he's got 36 pro fights, and he's been in with the best of them. So there's a lot of tricks that both of these guys know. There's a lot of tricks that they're going to pull off, and it's going to be exciting.
It will, and talk about, like these two welterweights, they want to go, against each other and put it a great fight for all the fight fans and everyone. How do you think, that whoever wins, to challenge? I don't know if you were, able to see yesterday Mikey Garcia Spence.
Yeah, I watched it.
How do you feel, that Spence right now, he's one of the top pound for pound, welterweight champions?
Yeah, in this sport, man, there's levels to everything, right? Obviously, Errol Spence and Sam fought before. It was on short notice, and we know how that one ended. Spence is still undefeated. But the truth of the matter is, Sam is stuck between, does he stay in welterweight division? And now that he's with Rudy Hernandez and he's got a proper nutritionist and strength and conditioning, could he put on a few more pounds and be a big problem in the welterweight? Or do we really put a lot of focus on nutrition, get him down to 140 and see who's in the mix there? At the end of the day, we didn't want to look past tonight. We wanted to beat Collazo in good fashion, and then we go back to the drawing board and just figure out which direction we're going to go.
Well, I know, we are only a few hours ahead in order that this, fight happens, and I just gotta say, wish for both fighters the best. The main thing and my behalf and concern is like the fighters can come out, safety, because we've seen, other, examples like Adonis Stevens, like something happened in the ring, and let's not forget, this is a sport that is dangerous. They expose their lives in order to give us, an entertainment, but let's have respect also for both fighters,
Yeah, it's a very unique relationship with me and Sam. We've been best friends for quite some time. We both grew in this sport together. I'm very careful with what I do with him. Mm-hmm. I think he's in the best state, physically, mentally, health-wise. We were very careful with everything to do with his weight cut and make sure that he was hydrated properly. So I think a lot of the signals that something could go wrong are not there. Obviously, it's a sport of people punching each other in the face. Anything could go wrong, but we're going to think positive, and everything's in God's hands, and it should be okay. I think both these men come out with, I'm not going to say not bumped and bruised, but they'll be healthy in the coming days, and I think all the fans will be very impressed.
Yeah, God willing, and I would say, wish for both of them the best, and the best man may win on that night.